The 4th of January, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
Let me see. It's a different spot. I'm looking for the Amalei Rav.
Oh, God, have a boy like Buye. There was somebody who wanted to be a Moser. Came before Rav. Rav told him, don't show. Amalei, Mechuvina. I am going to. I will. And Rav Kahana was sitting there. Yosef Rav Kahana, Kamei the Rav.
Okay.
And he Shamte Likuye Mine. He dislocated his neck or whatever, something like that. And Rav quoted a pasuk. And now Rav says to Rav Kahana, Amar Le Rav.
Amalei Rav. Looking at the try to find the Gemara. I see in the art scroll. Amalei Rav.
Where are we?
We're on 117A6.
Thank you.
But we're not in the middle on the left column, but we're not in the middle of we're in the middle of the first paragraph.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this
Rav.
We're at Amalei Rav.
Amalei Rav. It says Rav said to Rav Kahana. You're about 3, 6, 9, 12, about 15 lines down.
Okay.
6, 9, 12, 14 lines down.
I see.
The first one.
Got it.
Amalei Rav. Rav said to the Kahana, up till now, you Parsi. These guys were Persians. The low kafti, and they it didn't bother them. Ashpichot, dummy, they spill blood. It seems nowadays we have the same situations, don't we?
No, I think they would not hurt him.
They're not worried about spilling blood. They would spill blood.
The English says, under their rule, you would not have been in danger.
Wait a second. Where are you saying in danger? Oh, because you would not have been in danger. Right.
I'm assuming that means that they were not bloodthirsty.
Okay. I don't know why they say we're not concerned.
No, the point is not whether they're bloodthirsty or not. The point is, what did Rav Kahana just do over here? He basically got up and killed this guy. He killed this Jew, right? That's basically what happened. Even though the Gemara doesn't say explicitly that, that seems to be that seems to be what happened over here. Yosef Rav Kahana Kamei, the Rav, he was sitting there in front of Rav. He heard all this. Shamte Lekoye Mine. And the person must have died as a result of the attack. And now Rav is saying to Rav Kahana, Ad ha'inna havu parsoi delo kapti ashvichas damim. Up until now, that we were, I guess, under the authority of the parsaoi, that they lo kapti ashvichas damim. They didn't. They wouldn't run after you for killing somebody and then put you on trial and execute you. So that's why he wasn't in danger.
Right, because they don't care so much about spilling blood.
Yeah, they might be very bloodthirsty, but that's not the point.
Right.
So I mean, even though they're in Bavel, that's where they're in, but it seems like the Parsoim, they're the ones that are the ruling power of the day.
Right.
So they're under the authority of the Parsoim. And he's saying up until recently, you wouldn't have had to worry about, because the Parsoim would not be running after you because of what you did. But now seems like the situation has changed. Let's continue. Hashta.
Yeah. We'll go back to this. From the place, it's the next line. The Chashta Icha Yavani. Now we're up to the Greeks. The Kaftu Ashkri, that they are concerned about spilling blood. They
Kaptu ashrichas damim.
are concerned about spilling. Va'omre, and they say, Mordin, go murder, murderer. It's a murder. Kumsak, take yourself, your bag, so to speak. La'ara Yisrael, and go to Eretz Yisrael. Get out of here. Go to Eretz Yisrael.
Got to run away. So that the Greeks don't catch you.
What's my place there? That's where they run away to Eretz Yisrael. The Kibelov, and he accepted what they said. Create problems. Rabbi Yochanan for 7 years.
What's the problems that he could cause to Rabbi Yochanan? By asking him kashas in the middle of the shir that he can't answer. That'll be a big problem for Rabbi Yochanan. So Rav and Rav Kahana right now are in Babel, and Rav is saying, go up to Eretz Yisrael. Sak means is to go up, like Asakadaite, and of course, what are you going to do when you get to Eretz Yisrael? You're going to go to yeshiva. Which yeshiva are you going to go to? You're going to go to the yeshiva of Rabbi Yochanan, of course. But remember, don't make problems for Rabbi Yochanan. So he told him that for 7 years, accept kabel Allah, accept upon yourself the lo tikshe. You're gonna be a yes man for Rabbi Yochanan. You're not gonna make trouble for him. Don't speak up for 7 years. I don't know how old he was at the time, but okay. There's a marsha that says over here, Al yidei zeh yiskaper lach ma shehorisa halacha lefonai. Oh, interesting. The marsha is learning what is the making trouble for Rabbi Yochanan have to do with anything. He shouldn't be conspicuous. He shouldn't. Nobody should know who he is or where he is. Because maybe the Greeks will come up there to Israel and get him. Lie low. Don't make yourself into a big personality over there. Don't ask questions. But the Maharsha says, no, that's not the point at all. That wasn't the point at all. The point was, says the Maharsha, that you need a kapora. You need atonement now, Rav Kahana. What does he need atonement for? That he killed this person? No. He needs atonement because he paskined the din, what the din should be in regard to this person in front of his Rebbe, who was Rav. Just a second. Yeah, hi Moshe Baruch. Baruch Hashem. I'm in the middle of a shir, so I could call you at 12:30. Okay, I'll speak to you then. Bye. So that's what the Maharsha says. Shaharagte es amoser beloy lisholini. You killed this moser, but you didn't ask me what the halacha was in this case. Shapshna hakte kedin hayalacha limalek bi tchila. That's a politic insight of the Maharsha. The Maharsha says that the Rav told him, it's true. I would have told you exactly the same thing. He was chayiv misa for being a moser. He's a rodef. The guy is putting Jews in danger by giving their telling the authorities about their where they keep their wealth, and who knows what the authorities will do to the guy after they take his wealth. Maybe they'll threaten him. Who knows what they'll do? It's kanas tefashas. The guy is a rodef. Absolutely, he's chayav misa. You did correctly, but there was one thing you didn't do correctly. You should have asked me first. Not because you didn't know the halacha. You did know that. I see you knew the halacha, but there is another halacha though that you forgot, and that halacha is that if your Rebbe is in the vicinity, you don't paskin halacha in front of him. That's a violation of a halacha, and so therefore you need a kapora for doing that. That's a serious matter of not properly showing kavod for your Rebbe, and therefore you're, in other words, you're going to Eretz Yisrael because you're making yishtadlus to save yourself from the authorities. But while you're there, you have to have a kapora, and your kapora is for you to not ask any questions. Do you know what it would be like for a kahana to sit there and not say anything? That would be the most painful thing in the entire world. He's suffering and suffering. Says, I could have asked this, I could have asked that, I could have, and I'm not allowed to answer it. I'm not allowed to ask anything because Rab told me I need to have a kapora. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay, so now now we continue with the story. Ozil. Lou, are you there?
I'm on babysitting duty right now, so I'm going to be in and out.
Okay. Okay, so we'll call on Phil.
Let me get where we were because we're in the middle of that now. Yeah.
Do we have
I don't see any Rashi on this either yet. He wrote to the Ozil. He went. Ashki, he went in front of Reish Lakish, the Yosef, to sit and learn.
Ozil? Ashkeche l'reish lakish.
In front of Lakish, to sit. And so
Yosef become Sayim Masifta, the Yumal Rabbanan.
Messiah, and he completed Sayim Metifta is Tifta the Yoma. It says the daily lesson. The Rabbanan at the Rabbanan. And Amalahu, Rish Lakish said to him, Eicha Amrule, how did you say this? Amai, why? Well, he says, why? Amalahu, hi, Kosya. You're, I have this difficulty. The high Kosya, I have this difficulty. But he's not allowed to ask questions. He Puruk, and he explained it to him. The high Puruk, and he explained it to him. Amalei Rish Lakish, Azel, go Rish go to Rish Lakish. Where Rish Lakish went, so Amalei said to him, to Rebbe, to Rebbe Yochanan, Are alai on me about all of the Bible. I am go to the old of Babel, la'ayin, to explain. So the masters explain meet veta, the thing that to look into the Lamachar on the next day. On the Machar, the next day, Utve Bedado Kamo Bedaro. He went. He went. Let's see. He went to dwell somewhere. Kama in front of him, in front of Rabbi Yochanan. And Alma and says, Shemati, I heard, below Akash, no Akashti Shemata, and there was no questions on on your learning. Below Akashti Anchta. It's another one. Lo Akashti, the second Lo Akashti. Lo question on Hatya, Ahure, Sheva. Okay. So they put him 7 rows back, odd until the Utya Badare, until they let me see where I am. The Utya Barade Batra to place them back, sitting in the back. Okay. Okay, so we're banishing him for some reason to the back. Okay.
Rabbi, you're muted.
he started out because of yeah, the I mean the he originally came and he met up with Reish Lakish. Yossi become Messiah Mesifta the Yuma de Rabbanan. He sat there and he hazarded over the limud that they were doing from what he was learning by he was sitting there learning what he heard from Rabbi Yochanan, and they Amalu Reish Lakish Heicha Amalahu. Oh, he said so. So Rav Kahana asked the learners over there. He asked the Bnei Yeshiva, Reish Lakish Heicha. He was looking for Reish Lakish. Amrule, Amai. Why you want to know? Amalahu, he said to them, Hi kushya, v'hai kushya, v'hai peruka, v'hai peruka. He asked he mentioned this question, that difficulty, and then he answered everything up. And so the people were blown away, and they Amrulay, they came running to Reish Lakish. Amrulay the Reish Lakish. They said they told him about Rav Kahana, and Azal Reish Lakish Amrulay the Rabbi Yochanan. And then Reish Lakish came running to Rabbi Yochanan, and he said, Ari Olami Bavel, there's a lion that has come up from Bavel. La'ayin mar b'mesifta de l'machar. Tomorrow, be prepared because you may have a lot of very, very difficult questions fired at you. So what happened? L'machar usuve badar kama dekamei. They sat Rav Kana in the first row, right in front of Rabbi Yochanan, and Amar Shmaisa v'lo akshay. So Rabbi Yochanan started speaking. He said this. He said v'lo akshay, and Rav Kahana didn't ask anything, and he said something else, and he didn't ask nothing. So they said, "What? He doesn't know anything." So Anchase, Achure, Sheva, Tori. They kept putting him in. They kept putting him in the next row, in the next row, and putting him back and back until he got to the back of the row, the back of the rows of the seats in the room. Amar le Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish. Ari Shamarta Nasa Shual. This lion that you said that came up, it seems like he's turned into a fox. So Amar, Ye Rava, Dahani Sheva Dari, Lahave Chiluf, Sheva Shanim de Amar Li Rav. Oh, so this is Rav Kahana talking over here. He says, this that Rav told me that I have to sit for 7 years and not ask anything. So let the fact that they keep moving me back from the first row to the second and third, all the way until I got to the 7th row. Let that be my kapara in place of in place of the 7 years that Rav told me that I got to sit there and keep my mouth shut. And so that's what Rav Kahana said. Yehi Rava, Yehi Ratzon. So then come Akare. He got up on his feet. Amarle. He said to him, I don't know who said to who, Nahadar Mar Beresha. Oh, it sounds like Rabbi Khan is talking, and he's saying to Rabbi Yochanan in a respectful way. He's calling him Mar. He's calling him master. He says, let the master now start over again from the beginning. So Amar Shmaisasa. So Rav Kahana, rather Rav Yochanan said he started to say his shir. Ba'akshay, and Rav Kahana asked a Eisen Akasha. Ukme Darakama. They put him up a row. Amar Shmaisa, he asked, he said, Rav Yochanan rather said another din, another sugya, whatever. Va'akshay, and Rav Kahana asked another question that I guess nobody could answer it. And then what happened? Rav Yochanan Habi Yosef Ashba Bistarke. What does that mean? Rav Kahana was sitting on 7 shtarke. I guess there some type of pillow or something like that. So Shalfale Chada Bistarke Mituse. What did he do? He took, I guess, he removed one of the 7 pillows that he was sitting on. I guess he's sitting kind of high up. He removed one of the pillows. He's a little bit lower now. Amar Shamte V'Akshale. He continued saying the shir, and then Rav Kahana asked another question. And then he took away, I guess, another one of these whatever, and ad shalfele kulae bistarke, until he took away all the pillows bituse underneath him. Ad yasiv al aron. Now he's just sitting on the ground, presumably like everybody else. Rabbi Yochanan Gabra Saba Habe. He was a elderly man, Rabbi Yochanan. Umisreche Gavine. Rashi says, Gabos Enov Gedolim Umechasin Enov. He had Gabos Enov, his eyebrows, I guess, something with his eyes. They were very long, and they covered over his eyes. Amaluhu Tululi Einai Ve'echzeye. Lift up my eyes so that I could see Reb Kahana, who's Who's this one who's asking all these questions that cannot be answered? Dalule, the mechalsa, the chaspa. So they, I guess they did that. Chazu, parakte, sibavose. Now Rashi says over here, prita sif spase, nikras vaso al yedei market. His lip was split on account of some type of a wound. He's talking about Rav Kahana. He's looking at Rav Kahana and he sees that he saw this split in his lips. Sabar Rav Kahana. He thought achuch kam chayech bey. Oh, and Rabbi Yochanan incorrectly concluded that that he's smiling as though to say he's making light of me, that he's destroying my shir over here, and he's asking these questions, and he's making fun. Chalash daite benoch nafshe. Rabbi Yochanan had chalishas adas. He became very down, but to such an extent that he was nifter. Noach nafshe. Literally, his nefesh rested, which means that he passed away. So here, look what happened to Rav Kahana over here. This is the second person that he's ended his life. Poor Rav Kahana. Lamachar amalahu Rabbi Yochanan. What's that? Lamachar amalahu Rabbi Yochanan l'Rabbanan. One second. Who's the one that passed away here? Why does it say now Amar Lahu Rabbi Yochanan, the Rabbanan? Rabbi Yochanan is still alive.
I think it's Rav Kahana that died.
Must be Rav Kahana died, yeah. Achuch kamachayich bey cholosh daite Yeah, in any case, Reb Yochanan is saying to the Rabbanan, Chazisu the Bavla, Heichi Avad. Did you see that Babylonian? How he acted? Amrule, they said to the Rabbanan said to Rabbi Yochanan, Darke Hachi. That's his derech. Ol gabe ma'arta. That's his derek. That's his derek, meaning, like the Gemora mentioned before, he has a split in his lip because of a wound, and and you thought that when you looked at him, maybe you should have taken your eyebrows out of your eyes so you could see better or something. I don't know, but you thought, you were suspecting that he was making he was smiling at you, like laughing at you, but he wasn't. That wasn't what he was doing. He was that's the way that's his derech. That's the way he looks. That's the way he looks because of this thing with his lips. He wasn't making light of you at all. Oh, Lagabe Ma'arta. So he went to the Ma'ara, where they had I guess where they buried Reb Kahana. We have any time left? We're out of time. Okay. So we're in the middle of the story.
Okay, Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, all the best, everybody. Have a good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom, Phil.
Shabbat Shalom. Take
Yom
care.
Rishon, we'll see you, Bez Hashem.
Yep.